HJ47, 11th month, 1984. And check this one out, she is a beauty. It's the end of the line, 11th month. I've seen them plated the 12th month. It's the end of the 40 series by now in 11th month 84. The current owner, Peter, he has had this one since 2014. I first met Peter and we went on a trip in 2015, a 40 series trip. I've been on Fraser Island with this rig, very different rig back then. But he's had it for a long time. But before that, the gentleman before it had it for 25 years, and it's original. The three owners, the original one, it was a telecom vehicle, which is now Telstra, but it was a telecom vehicle. They used it for surveying, and it went in one of their auctions, and the gentleman bought it. And he said, the current owner said when the middle guy bought it, it had all the fruit on it, had a Thomas winch. He bid it on it, he bought it, he went to pick it up, the Thomas winch was missing. So, but he hung in there and took it anyway and had it for 25 years. But now it's in Peter's hands, and since Peter has owned it, and since I've known Peter, he's restored this thing. You can see the beautiful paint on it. It's all been tidied up, rust work's been done. Peter uses this, it goes to the beach. Like a lot of us, we love it, we love the lifestyle. Peter's no different. And that is why it is in here with Mr. Landcruiser, because we've been doing some preparation work on this one. We're going for the long drive for the drought, where a big group of 40 series owners is raising money for the drought angels throughout Queensland to help those affected. There's still like over 60% of Queensland affected by the drought. So this vehicle is now ready for that run later next month in August. And it was just a lot of maintenance on this one. Things like the suspension and some consolidating things and just getting it trip ready. You've got to go over a vehicle when they do, a 40-year-old vehicle when they do 3,000 Ks. So she's ready. She is a pretty stock vehicle. Just look at it. It's got the splitties on there with some Bridgestones up the front. Very basic, genuine 40 series bar. Nothing else going on. This is just one for the purists. It's a beautiful Troopy, and we'll go and look inside. It's got a lot of nice stuff going on there, a lot of original stuff I want to show and tell. Inside, look at inside. She is a classic. It's still got the original hood lining up there, dusty and dirty and hanging down a little bit, but that's all original. This console has been there a very long time. You can tell she's homemade too. It's not custom from a shop. This one, very thick bit of wood up there, houses the stereo, and a very, very old UHF up there, probably from the 80s. Talking about the stereo up there, it's still got the genuine factory stereo in the dash, which looks very cool. That one's there just for a look. It's not plugged in and working, but it just gives it the 47, gives it its the look from the day. Very clean in here, dash pad, dash, no drilled holes. It's just very nice. It's still got on the floor the Thomas winch handle. When again the guy purchased it, had the Thomas winch, someone nicked it when he picked it up, but they've still left the handle and blanked that all up, so a little bit of a reminder of what he missed out on. The only other thing up the front that you don't see on too many of them is the aircon unit. The aircon under the passenger side blows out through the guts of the heater and keeps things cool in there. This, being a Troopy 1984, is 11-seater. She's got all the rear seats all in good condition, all seat belted, all still there from the day, and that's really, really cool. Legally, 11 people can jump in this one, take the eski, go to the beach and have a great day out. So another thing, check out the rear step here. You wouldn't, she's a beauty. We did the suspension while she was in here. You wouldn't want to run into a Triton or a Navara, wouldn't want to rear end this one. You just obliterate the front end. While it was in here, we did the badges on the back as well. Tidied it up. We're going to see a lot more of this one while we're on the drought run. There's about 20 cars registered. I think there's more, but a handful of them get soft and drop off towards the end. But this one's going to be on it, so there's going to be lots of content. I'm going to do lots of photos and a bit of video while we're gone and show the other 40s that are going. But for today, check out this 1984 HJ47.